Alright, spellcraft.
What are we just holding things up in front of his face?
Yes! That roll back to 17.
Is this magical? Yes. Is this magical? Yes. Is this magical? Yes.
Oh, it is evolved.
Okay, as shown from the design, this is quite clearly, literally known as the Ring of the Ram.
The ring of the you cut out.
The Ring of the Ram.
Ram.
Okay.
It is an ornate ring forged of hard metal, usually iron or an iron alloy. It has the head of a ram as its device. The wearer can command the ring held forth to give forth a ram-like force, manifested by a vaguely discernible shape that resembles the head of a ram or a goat. The force strikes a single target, dealing D6 points of damage if one charge is expended, 2d6 points of damage if 2 charges are expended, while 3d6 points of damage if 3 charges are expended, which is the maximum. This is treated as a ranged attack with 50-foot maximum range and no penalties for distance.
Oh, I know who we're handing this to.
The force of the blow is considerable, and those struck by the ring are subject to a bull rush if within 30 feet of the ring wearer. The ram is large and used the ring's caster level as its base attack bonus with a strength of 25. I'm basically giving you out of character info on the ring. You rolled high enough, so I'm just kind of letting you comprehend how he would comprehend it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it uses the ability of the wearer to make itself better, but uses its own strength, and it has a combat maneuver bonus of plus 17. But that's just, you know, it's uses its own strength, but the skill of the wearer, I guess you would say.
Mm-hmm.
The ram gains a +1 bonus on bull rush attempts if 2 charges are expended, +2 if 3 charges. In addition to its attack mode, wow, this thing is amazing. I just searched Ring of the Ram because I said it had a ram's head. The Ring of the Ram also has the power to open doors as if it were a character with strength 25. And strength 27 if 2 charges are used, strength 29. A newly created ring has 50 charges. When all the charges are expended, the ring becomes a non-magical item. So
Yeah, we're giving this to the paladin. Either that or the bard or the birdbarian.
Barbarian.
Probably the paladin, because the paladin doesn't have nearly as much speed, so having something like that might be nice.
She can punch things and make them go away.
Oh wow. Okay.
And doors. She does seem to have a thing for knocking down doors.
Okay. You know that this hasn't been used much. In fact, it still has 47 of its charges remaining. I'm just going to put that in a notepad for the campaign notes.
Yeah.
Well, Tom will chuck it towards the paladin once. Damn it! I can't remember any names.
Genevieve.
Not your character.
Oh, Enfys.
Once Emphas says what it is, there you go.
She kind of just goes, wait. Let's see. Oh wait, no, wrong character. Caught off guard, she tries to catch it as she's putting on the cloak. Genevieve kind of stumbles a bit, but she manages to catch it. Because apparently, yeah, she's in full plate, so she has a -4 to her acrobatic. Because it's completely untrained. He's like, oh, more things? Okay. Yeah. It is finite, but it will be useful.
Alright. Oh, well, with that,
So we just got more gold than we know what to do with, which isn't that hard for us.
not really, we aren't a big spender party.
More gold than we know what to do with. That's what, 10,000?
With his things gathered, the halfling basically steps outside and looks around again and waits for you to be done, like getting anything you will need.
Unless there's anything else really useful, I think we're done here.
Mm-hmm. Top up on rations if you need them, but I don't think you do.
No, I shouldn't.
Alright, and then go back out and try to pick up on the trail of goblins / party again. Which is going to be fun, since we now have this giant battle mucking things up.
Yeah. The halfling closes up the door, locks it, and thankfully because you disabled it properly, he doesn't, like, it's not a busted lock, it's just open. So he just locks it again and takes a big sigh and just starts heading west towards Eastbrook.
West to Eastbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Let me guess. If we go north, we run into South Haven.
Well, it's pronounced Southheim, but okay.
Sondheim? No. It's a different one. Alright, so perception to try and pick the trail back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then survival if I find it. That's perception. Alright, come on. Keep up the good rolls. Keep up the good rolls! Pretty good.
Decent.
I'm gonna help out.
Alright,
Also decent.
Okay, you pick up on the tracks that are pointing towards the village, as in like where they came from, and are clearly goblin, and you found that it heads south from this particular place.
Ah, we're headed to Northburg.
Alright, so if everybody is ready to continue on, how's the day looking? Is it starting to get late or still?
It's trying to think what time does it leave? Like
Let's
8.
Let's get out of the Hobbiton before we make any sort of even lunch camp. It's a little corpsey around here.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I want to know if we're just going to keep following it for a while longer, or if we'll just go a little ways out, and it's better to just kind of not try to fully follow the trail, just make sense of where it is right now, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, your best guess from looking at the sun. So, yes, you still have plenty of daylight to burn, and it heads south directly out of town, but I guess beyond that would require the survival. As it starts heading back into the brush.
Alright, so survival now?
Yes.
Survival now.
Whoa.
There's my attempt to track.
Oh yes.
Let's
you
see
have
how I
perception
do.
Track. With your forces combined, you pick up on the trail and manage to follow it quite handily. Although after another 4 to 5 hours, the sun starts to set and you're still following the trail.
Are we in a heavily wooded area?
In fact, you're getting up into the the more hilly side of it.
Ah.
And in fact, when you're following it up this particular hill, you actually get to see quite a bit of the surrounding area and how flat some of it is, and also like you kind of got a vantage to see anything coming from a good few miles around.
Oh,
One
goody.
second, guys.
We now pause the cast to let Odin pick up a phone call. We hope you're enjoying our game. Please listen to this music while we hold. Are you singing the Doom song?
Oh my god.
The end. Ooh, what's that?
Technically, shouldn't Tuppy have been doing that?
Oh.
Tuppy just like on the horse, just like wandering along. Doom 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 doom.
Oh my god. I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
I have that on my my iTunes, so that's why I know the actual tune.
Oh my god.
The Cartoon Network show that a friend of mine created and another friend of mine works on just hit the internet yesterday. So
Yep.
that's been all we've been talking about. You guys would probably like it. It's called Mighty Magiswords. And it's about a brother and sister who are warriors for hire. And they go out and they collect these like weird magical swords that have all kinds of weird properties. Like one of them is like the tomato magisword, and it like flings tomatoes at people. And another one is the mummy sword, and it wraps people up with bandages. And my favorite so far is Excalibur. It's just a giant burger with a little propeller on top. And when you swing it, it shoots out tiny little burgers with propellers on top.
Oh my god.
I want that sword.
Reminds me of a GTA 5 mod where you go out and shoot cars at people.
Cool.
You can have an assault rifle and go out on the street and start shooting random cars at people.
Remind me at the end of the game, and I'll link you guys to the first episode.
Yay.
Which episode of what?
All right, Odin, go ahead. we are up in the hills, and we are seeing stuff.
Yeah, pretty much
You're really quiet all of a sudden.
Oh right, my freaking microphone fell off. That's better.
Do it.
So, when you actually reach the top of this hill, you have a very good view of miles around you, and also you're pretty much only just about an hours of daylight left as the sun's going quite low. Even now, it's it's not full daylight; it's the sundown.
Well, camp.
Yeah, might as well camp.
Sounds like a reasonable time to camp.
Okay, camp it is.
Alright. Well, I planned for a lot of things, but I actually didn't make a goblin camp, which is why I'm kind of delaying finding it. So, and also with the dwindling amount of people here, we can keep this a short one if you guys don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Sounds good to me.
It's kind of a good setup for what we'll be getting into next time.
Besides, I kind of like some of the short ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to just keep it short than to drag it on without much to planned.
And sometimes when I'm in a punny mood, best to keep it short.
Yes. Yes, very much so. But no, I will be getting all of that ready. Because I've got other parts of this map ready, just not all of it. And so thank you for watching with the live recorded. This has been On Air with Odin, Gamemastering Pathfinder Dragonfall.
How the hell did I become the leader?
I don't know, and I just realized I hadn't readjusted the volume from when I played.
You became
Rogue
the
Legacy.
leader. You became the leader by virtue of Tom not wanting to lead today.
That's pretty much it. You know, anybody else who would have led was gone.
Yeah. So I'll see you next time.
Besides,